All right, Tank Davis and Rolly Romero situations. Y'all can stop writing me about this. The shit that y'all find interesting, I find interesting, you know. But nonetheless, because I can't take another damn message about this shit. What do I think about this shit? I don't give a shit, you know. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't care. But you want my opinion on it? Here it goes. Okay, without diving too much into it, Rolly Romero and his sexual allegations, something like 8, 9, 10 women or something like that. The only thing I got to say is, did he sexually harass these ladies or whatever you want to call it in just the last week or so? Okay, the whole point is this. I think there is something to say about what the Regis Prograis had to say, regardless of what other people want to say. It's just always mighty suspicious. You got 8 or 9, 10 girls. Why wait till now? Was this done to you a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 6 months ago, a year ago? I want to know how long. And if this was recent, did he do this to all you girls just recently? You know what I'm saying? And why jump out and come out? And people can't tell me, oh, I was afraid to come out, this is that. Listen, man, in this day and age, you know, females are not hesitant to blow the horn as soon as they possibly can. There's no blowback that you was going to get from Rolly Romero. He's not the CEO of Google or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a low-ranking boxer. You know what I'm saying? So you can come out and bust on him at any time, and nobody's going to hate you. Nobody's going to hang you for it. So we can throw that bullshit straight out the window. The question is, how long ago did this shit happen? And why now? Nobody finds that suspicious? Nobody? No, just me? Okay, fine. You can go ahead and say whatever it is that you want. But I will say this. It is mighty motherfucking suspicious that it happened right fucking now. When, if I find out any of these cases is 6 months old or even a month old and your ass didn't come out then, why now? I don't want to hear about it. You know what I'm saying? So there is actually something to what Regis Prograis is saying. For those who know. For those who don't think, oh no, that's harsh, you shouldn't say that. You know, these girls, okay, you can go ahead and have that shit too. Like I said, I don't care either way, okay? Now, when it comes up to Tank Davis, what I think about Tank Davis? Tank Davis taking on a new fight, and this, that, and the third. And do I think it's time for him to step up and shit like, listen, as far as this Tank Davis goes, we can file this back all the way to the Duck Chronicles. You know, I've been talking about this shit with Tank. You know, I've been asking for this cat to step up. I've been fat, all this shit. And you know what I figured out after all this time? I was wrong. That's right, I was wrong. The way Tim Brown and them, the way they're constructing his career and stuff like this, you know what? We may not be happy for it as competitive boxing fans, but they're doing a good job. They built him well. Tank Davis is he is the most exciting fighter in boxing right now. Nobody holds that title but him. Nobody holds that title but him. So whatever they're doing with him and his career or whatever and whatnot, I didn't like that shit at first, but now I do. And I'm going to tell you why I went up and changed it. That's when I find out that we're not in a sport where we competitively want the same thing from everybody. Okay? Yes, I want Tank to step up, but you want to know where I gave Tank some credit and why I laid off the gas? Tank is the only motherfucker that I know that came out and said, I'm not ready for that fight. He didn't make up when it came to him and Loma, and y'all was, and let's face it, they was trying to get him to fight Lomachenko way before he was ready. Notice how. Please notice this. Notice how Canelo was too young to fight Mayweather, right? Too young to fight Mayweather, even though he's 40 fights in. He was too young. But Tank Davis at 14 fights, at 15 fights, can't say that he's not ready. Now, he didn't put up one of this, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight him when I'm ready. He didn't say, he flat out said, I'm not ready for that fight. When a dude comes out and tell you he's not ready, how could you dog him beyond that? That's why I had nothing else to say about Tank. I said, I don't know nobody else that done that. Everybody else would have kept up a front, would have said, oh yeah, I'm ready to fuck him up and he's across the street and Blase split. He could have did the whole Errol Spence thing. Tank didn't. Tank said he was not ready. There's nothing else I can say to that man after that. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, that's honest. And he came out in front of a camera and he told you that. I wasn't ready. What can anybody say to you? Nobody can call you a bitch if you calling yourself a bitch. Nobody can say that about you. So he came out and he stated where he was at and what level he was on. You know what? I was like, well, shit, I can't say shit else about you. You know what I'm saying? That's the flat out fucking truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, the other reason why I changed is because I found out that it's one thing if we want Tank to step up because we want to see him do better. I figured out a long time ago, people only want Tank to step up to lose. They don't want Tank to step up to give him credit. Let's all be honest here. You know what I'm saying? And before anybody get to go talking that PBC bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody was on Tank head more than me. Go back and check my fucking work. Okay? Go back and check my fucking work. I was on Tank fucking head. Then I figured out it's wrong for me to ask this of Tank when we can't ask that of nobody fucking else. It's a lot of people who should have been stepped the fuck up. But until you start asking the Ryan Garcias of the world to step the fuck up, till you start requesting the Oscar Valdez's of the world to step the fuck up and stop ducking, until you stop accepting the face of boxing, fighting a fighter coming off of a loss. Now you tell me, how many people wanted to see that fight? Because it's about how many people wanted to see Tank and Rolly Romero. Notice the Tank and Rolly Romero, nobody wants to see that fight. But who wanted to see Canelo fighting a dude coming off a loss? I don't even know his fucking name. I'm not even going to begin to say this name because I don't even know who the fuck he is. But how many of y'all wanted that fight? Nobody. Just like this fight. How many of y'all wanted this fight? Probably nobody. But I tell you what, I was more interested in this Rolly and Tank than Canelo fighting somebody coming off a loss. Let's just be honest. Am I lying? Am I lying? No, I'm not. At least we would have seen a guaranteed knockout. That's what he's good for. Now, I thought it was some bullshit. Yes. I thought it was a layup. Yes. But isn't the face of boxing fighting somebody coming off a loss? Isn't that a layup in an easy fight? You see how people don't got the same fucking energy? This is why I laid off Tank. Because you know what? If Oscar Valdez can do this shit, if Canelo Alvarez can do this shit, if Ryan Garcia can go around and do this shit, then why the fuck can't Tank? Why can't he do it? So until we start asking everybody across the board to do the same damn thing, shut the fuck up about Tank Davis. Because at the end of the day, he's the most exciting fighter in boxing right now. More celebrities tune in to watch him than any fucking boxer, including your favorite fighter. That's a fact. I wish somebody would tell me that's not true. It is true. More celebrities tune in to watch this kid fight than any other boxer. That's a fact. That's a fact. So I can't be too mad about the way they're guiding his career because everybody else is allowed to do it. Okay? Until we stop asking people to stop ducking their mandatories, till we can tell Lomachenko to fight fucking Devin Haney or fight Manny Pacquiao, until we can tell people to stop ducking the Charlos and fighting your mandatory. If we can't do that with nobody else, then why the fuck they are on Tank? And notice how other people could be too young for challenges, but not Tank. And this is the most important thing. If Tank is such an underachiever, if Tank is such a loser, if Tanker is so unaccomplished, then why do accomplished people call Tank out? You got Josh Taylor, Vasily Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. Everybody who's way more accomplished than Tank has done way more than Tank. Why would you lower your opposition by chasing Tank? If Tank hasn't accomplished shit, then what do Tank got to make y'all want to chase him? I wonder what that is. What do Tank Davis got that make y'all want to chase him? The Josh Taylors of the world, the Lomachenkos of the world. You guys are so accomplished. Tank is not doing shit, but yet y'all want to fight him so bad. Why? That same why is the reason they're guiding him the way they are. Because whatever it is the Josh Taylors was chasing, whatever it is the Lomachenkos of the world was chasing, whatever that is the same thing that they're protecting and banking on to push him forward. And why the fuck not? Especially when you got fighters that can take PEDs and still go ahead and have a fight, lose a fight, and still win in the end, and none of y'all say shit. You guys got more outrage about him fighting Rolly than any fucking thing else. This outrage about Tank is fucking fake. Yes, I was the one that requested. I want him to step up. I want him to do this. Then I realized we're not playing on an equal playing field. They want him to step up to lose because whoever he steps up and fight, and if he beats them, what, you think they're going to give Tank credit? No, they're not. They're going to pull the next one out. Okay, go fight him. And when he beats him, you think they're going to give Tank credit? No, they're going to pull the next one out. Man, if you don't believe me, just look at Floyd. Just look at Floyd. He can't even get credit for the people that he beat convincingly. Still to this day, he can't get that credit. So you think they're going to give it to Tank? They just want Tank to step up to lose. So at the end of the day, Tank is the only fighter that I will make this exception for. He is the only fighter where I wouldn't mind what the fuck he does because I watch everybody else do it, and I watch you selective motherfuckers be silent as hell, but be very vocal when it comes to PBC, Tank, or anybody else, or these certain kind of fighters in this certain demographic. We don't even need to point it out to go there. We don't. So when it comes to this fight, if you want to know my motherfucking opinion about it, I was looking forward to Rolly getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? I understood Rolly because, and this is the thing about Rolly that you fucking boxers got to fucking understand. You want to know why Rolly got in that position? He may be a fool, but in the eyes of the viewer, that foolness is what sells fights. Whether he's really a fool or he's purposely doing it or somebody's putting on the act, he got the same thing Adrian Broner got. Why do you think Adrian Broner kept getting all those great deals? Because of the character in front of the camera. This is what you guys don't understand. Boxing just don't stop inside the ring. It began outside the ring. The reason why they put him in front of a camera because he's a fool. And it will sell. Because this is a business, right? You got to learn how to be motherfucking entertaining. Either an idiot or entertaining. Either way, it's entertaining. That's why he got that fucking position. Period. Because hearing him talk, oh man, I swear to God, you know, you see me come up in the gym and do this and knock these guys out, I be there by myself. Shit. I mean, that shit is hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking fan and I don't even like him. I just want to see him acting that in front of a camera. Guess what? So do other people. That's why he got in that position. This is what boxers got to understand. You got to fucking sell yourself. Unless you got a country behind you like a Anthony Joshua or like a Canelo Alvarez, you are going to need to come up with a character to sell yourself to truly be big in boxing, especially in America. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. But as far as Tank, I was mad at first. I'm satisfied with what they doing. Tank's fucking entertainment. I don't look at him to be the best, this, and that, this, that. No, I don't do that. If we was asking that of everybody across the board, then cool. But since we not, I mean, who gives a fuck? The point is, your ass was going to tune in, wasn't you? And that's the whole point of them doing what they doing. I'm out.